On internet. I think I'm live. Just gotta do one more thing right here. We're gonna go ahead and get the chat open in case anyone joins. And yeah, I just want to see what everybody's up to on this Sunday. So the wife said that she had some schoolwork she had to take care of, and I was sitting down here in the basement, and I was about ready to open a couple figures that I have received here recently. So, because of that, I figured, what is up, Matthew? How is it going today? Stuart, how's it going? Thanks for joining, guys. Knight, what's going on? How are you guys this Sunday? I was just saying that the wife has some, I guess, reading that she has to do today, and I was down here in the basement, and I got a couple figures I was going to unbox, and I was like, might as well jump on here and see what everybody's up to and kind of show you what Trevor, what is going on. But yeah, see, just kind of show you guys the recent figures I picked up. So hope everyone's Sunday is going well. It's good to see everyone. Honestly, thank you to everyone that about to brew a cup of coffee. Nice. So the local craft beer place that we go to just started doing a cold brew. Okay, so right off the bat, I cannot drink hot or warm drinks. I have to have it like it has to be a cold drink. I never really tried cold brew before, but the one that our craft beer bar is now brewing themselves is actually quite tasty. So I'm slowly kind of coming around to because I like the taste of coffee and beer. Like I like a good coffee stout or coffee blonde, but not a huge fan of coffee itself. But I'm yeah, the cold brew is definitely I think going to kind of change my mind on all that. But yeah, Mocha Death is good. Is that a cold brew or is that like an actual like beer? Nightwalker's watching Back to the Future Part Two. Nice. I honestly I haven't watched the Back to the Future movies. Oh, it's probably going on. I bet you I haven't watched them since I was probably like maybe 15, 16, somewhere around that. So probably about 20 years. It's been a really freaking long time or a long time since I watched any of the Back to the Futures. Iron Horse nice. There's one from Iron Horse that we can get down here in Cincinnati at Jungle Gyms. I don't remember which one it is, but it was pretty. I remember it being pretty good. I think it was just an IPA. I don't think it was a stout. But yeah, I usually like coffee beer quite a bit. What is going on, Christian? How are you guys doing today? Sorry, I'm just pulling up the chat here on the laptop, and then we will get into everything that I have here. And then also, I think since I showed this on Josh's stream last night, I'm gonna unbox this guy too because I have yet to do that. Which I was kind of making fun of the wife for not opening up her hot toys when about the not Newt Scamander but Grindelwald, and I've done the exact same thing where I've literally had this for a couple days now and I've yet to take him out of the box. But we'll do that today, and I'll show you guys everything that's going on. But yeah, she had some work she had to do, so I was like, I'll jump on and see who's all here, and we'll have a nice little Sunday afternoon opening some toys. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm super excited, and I have a bunch of other stuff that I picked up that I'm currently editing a video for. So should have that up later this week. That I am like insanely excited about being able to pick up. A lot of Batman stuff recently. A lot of Batman stuff. Let's see. Yeah, this is. I'll open this up first. This is. I was super stoked. It looked like the. I went to the toy department Thursday. Yeah, that's when it was, and it looked like someone had just traded in an entire an entire collection of the Capullo series figures. And this is one of the ones I really really wanted, so I was super excited to see him hanging on a peg in the store. So let's see. All right, so we got that set up. Trevor, nice. That Deathstroke, I freaking love that Deathstroke. That is such a cool figure. Like all the detail in the armor and everything is just unbelievable. Just a really really freaking cool figure. Let's see. All right, Josh, what is going on? How are you doing this afternoon? Glad you were here. And there you go, sir. I've been meaning to do that for a while, and now I think I did it right. Sorry. It's been weeks since I went out hunting for figs. Honestly, that's exactly how. That's why in the world do you feel bad for something last night? Why do you feel bad for last night for some reason? Why? I thought last night was fantastic. I was actually quite upset, but not quite upset because obviously I have reasons why I had to go. But I was bummed that I wasn't able to actually hang out with you guys longer. I thought last night was freaking fantastic. But yeah, man, 9 people. This is kind of crazy. Like, I know it's not like for most people, like it's they get hundreds on their live streams, but honestly, 10 people is unbelievable for me. Uh, oh, dude, no, 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 no. That was the beauty of it. Like we all are able to like kind of share our opinions, and it'll get as we do it more, it'll become just I think flow a lot, maybe a little bit better. Like we'll get used to it all. But now, like I said in the text I sent you this morning, honestly, it went really well, and it was moderated very well by you. So yeah, no, don't feel bad at all, man. I thought it was good. Let's see. So it's been weeks. Yeah, so that's how we were. Really, I mean, what I think the toy department, Josh was able to go Monday night, and then they opened Tuesday, and then I mean, like like that. This is the first time I've actually been out to a store at all. Was this week, and I went a little bit crazy because because it's the first time that I've been able to go out to anything. And really, honestly, it's really I think toy department's really the only one that I know that's actually open. A lot of them, like I tried to go to my half price books today, and they were doing this like weird thing where you had to walk up to the door, you had to call them, the door was locked, you had to call them, they would come out, they would let you in the store, and I was like I don't know, I thought that was kind of weird, and so I didn't go in to look for trades, but I was going to today, but I just got Popeyes instead. Let's see. Open them figs. Night, I will. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We'll go ahead and open up this Mr. Freeze first. Let's see. We need to continue it through for sure. Yes. Yeah. No. That's what I was saying. We definitely need to make that definitely at least a bi-weekly thing, if not a weekly thing, because honestly, it's so much fun hanging out with you guys in any capacity that we can right now. Since obviously we can't do shows and do a lot of the stuff that we normally like to do. And then honestly, like, gives us, obviously like the whole reason we do live streams is to be able to connect with everybody. So it's just awesome. I absolutely love it. And I hope everyone else out there enjoys it as well. So Nightwalker Wizard Sweet Spot. Yes. Sweet Spot. You guys missed it. Like, I mean, like right before we went on, what, Josh, it was like, what, 2 minutes of all of us, like we were just whispering like creepy nothings into each other's ear of Sweet Spot. It was so weird. And then of course we go live and we're still doing it. It was just it felt awkward. Let's see. Everybody, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. Yeah, love your live stream. Missed last night watching UFC. Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand with live sports. With live sports coming back, that is definitely a temptation that I completely understand. So not a problem at all. There will be plenty more. I'm super excited because the Bundesliga started up yesterday and today, and it's so weird. Like playing, like man, I cannot get this open. But I'm also like not really paying attention. But it's so weird to see like a full empty stadium with a soccer match being played, and then it's like world class athletes. It felt like I was just walking on a college campus and like stumbled upon a intramural game. It was odd, but at least it was live sports. So I was at least somewhat excited. And the weird thing is, you never realize until you see it without fans exactly how much fans actually support like, you know, they provide the energy, the passion for sports. Because I mean, not that it was boring, but it was kind of boring just watching, you know, two teams play with no home field advantage. It was interesting. Let's see. I haven't gotten a new figure since mid January or February. I'm Josing, man. Spork, I completely understand. That's why I spent way too much money these past couple of days. Way too much because I can finally somewhat get them. So completely understand that. Let's see. Yeah, so creepy but hilarious. Appreciate it. Never awkward, says Josh. If you, yeah, knowing like usually how our chats and stuff go, like yeah, no, that's probably the least awkward thing that we've ever done. I watched your stream this morning though. Awesome, awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. I think what Josh, you ended up going like another 5 hours, right? Like after like everybody got off, like because I think I logged on and jumped on again, and it was you and Cody, and I want to say that was like the 4 hour mark, and watched for a few minutes, and then had to get off again. But yeah, that's awesome. Let's see, Daniel, what is going on? How are you doing today? Hope your Sunday's going well. Um, yes, Josh says thanks, Trevor. Yes, I second that. Thank you very much. Whispers hot pockets. That reminds me of like what's his name? Jim Gaffigan. Was he the one that had the hot pocket like stand up bit? It was like I forget like how the whole comedy bit goes. But if you guys haven't seen it, just Google Jim Gaffigan and hot pockets, and it's like a 3 or 4 like minute long like stand up routine, and it's pretty freaking funny. Uh, I like Jim Gaffigan a lot. I think his stand up is quite hysterical. So yeah, so I'm just now opening up this Capullo Designer Series, and that lovely sound that I got yelled at last night for opening up figures. Yeah, no, I agree. Jim Gaffigan is hilarious. Has anyone watched? He boned a hot pocket. I don't know if he did that. He just has a skit about a hot pocket. I mean, most of all of his stand up revolves around food somehow. If you haven't seen him, and well, that sucked. That's not supposed to come off, and straight off the box, it was already broken. But so yeah, that kind of sucks. But at least at least I can have it like that, and it seems to be staying. Well, damn, that kind of sucks. I honestly don't know. I don't know if I've ever had like an actual broken figure just straight out of the package like that before. Huh. Well, oh well, that works. I guess he'll be like grasping like he wants ultimate power. But yeah, just the design. I'm probably gonna take some super glue to that just to make sure that it that it actually stays and doesn't fall off at some point. But overall, the design of this thing is insane. I love Capullo's artwork, and then just to add, I don't know, just like the coloring of like that blue with like the white mixed in, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. So we are given his freeze gun here, and then we have his helmet as well. Let's go ahead and pop the helmet on. Oh, yeah, that looks freaking gorgeous. That looks awesome. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but honestly, like I said, I got this for $20, and on Amazon and like other places right now, it's going for about 50 or 60. So while that sucks, honestly, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I can super glue it and just have him like kind of reaching out for like world domination. He wants the ultimate power. So yeah, I mean, just gotta take the good with the bad sometimes. Kiwi, what is going on? Yes, the diarrhea wrapped in bread, hot pockets. Yep. I thought there was something like that. We can call it diarrhea pocket or something along those lines. But oh man, that skit is so freaking funny. It's fantastic skit. Has anyone watched that his new show, or I think it's a movie on Amazon, that Troop Zero, I think is what it's called. I didn't. Oh, hi Josh, welcome back. uh, yeah, I kind of want to watch that just because he's in it, and it looks kind of funny with like the misfit Girl Scout troop that he's leading. Yeah, just it looks like it'd be something really funny that he would be in. Let's see. Yeah, he does. No, he does look awesome, especially you get that helmet on there. You get the freeze gun in his hand, and yeah, I mean, honestly, like even if I just have to keep him in that pose, like I still think that looks kind of freaking cool, to be honest. Um, Super excited to have this Mr. Freeze. I've wanted this one for so long, and it's like the one that I always look for when I go to shows to see if anyone has this Capullo series figure. So freaking cool. Yeah, just I mean like there with the helmet, and then the freeze gun looks fantastic. Just all the hoses and the tanks on the back. Just a gorgeous looking Mr. Freeze. And you're right, the blue and the white just make everything freaking pop so incredibly well. It's painted gorgeously. It's almost like a tie. I know the lighting isn't probably can't see it that well, but it's almost like a kind of like a tie dye effect. Just yeah, super freaking sweet. Let's see. Now, I have been meaning to. Yeah, I'd be curious to see if it's any good. I haven't looked up like any reviews or anything on Rotten Tomatoes, but hopefully it's good. Probably watch it. Let's see. I missed this. What line is this? So this is the Capullo, the DC Direct Designer Series. Greg Capullo, Mr. Freeze. So this is like the main series. So really, the only one I think I'm missing now out of this wave is the Red Hood. And Toy Department had the Red Hood, but I passed on him. I'll get him at some other point. I wanted this guy a lot more, and I had already spent enough money, and I didn't need to add another $20 to it at that point. Let's see, 14 people. Yes, this is awesome. Like 19 people. Like this is insane. I love it though. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let's see. Damn, bro, I finally opened my Jaren SAF rush and right arm is broken in the pack. That sucks. I hate getting. For me, I understand it's just pieces of plastic. So obviously you're going to have some figures, that have issues like all that. And yeah, I mean, hopefully you don't have too many that are broken in packages. Like I honestly, I think that's outside of the Catwoman MEZCO. This is the first one I think I've ever had that just straight out of the box was damaged. But like I said, it's in there pretty well now, and I'll just throw some super glue, and we'll just have him be like more like a statue, which I'm cool with. Let's see. Yeah, Trevor answered DC Icons Capullo series. Yeah, no, really awesome design. Yeah, it's freaking Capullo. What do you expect? Let's see. Mr. Imagination said, "What's up, Josh?" That Catwoman though. You talking about the DC designer one or the MEZCO one? Because the DC designer one's really cool as well. The DC directs are seriously underrated. Kiwi, I fully agree. I think that this line is definitely underrated. I mean, for $20, I mean, just the articulation and the detail that they put in these things is unbelievable. And I love that they do the designer series that really mimic the artist's artwork. Like, I just think that is such a cool idea, and I fully agree that it's extremely underrated. I really all the DC direct stuff that I have is fantastic. Let's see, we're at 20. Yes, thank you, Josh. Thank you everybody for being in here. This is awesome. Let's see, down to support the community. Really appreciate that, Daniel. It says DC designer for the MEZCO too. Yeah, yeah. Just because I was talking about it being broke. Yeah, no, the Capullo series Catwoman is fantastic. Really, all the figures in the Capullo series are unbelievable. Let's see. I thought I broke my MEZCO Doctor Strange arm, but it pegged back in. Nice. Oh, I hate when they have like that rubber. Or MEZCO would be like the because I have a couple Hot Toys that are that way where they have, especially the ones with the gloves that like kind of go over the armrest. They're just so hard to actually get to fit and actually connect well. So yeah, no, I definitely understand trying to get the arms back and arms and hands back into their pegs. It can be a pain sometimes. Danny, what is going on? How are you guys doing today? The Red Hood from the DC line is awesome. Fully agree. They do. I love the Red Hood design. And yeah, the DC Direct line Red Hood is fantastic. They actually had a one of those at the toy department when I was there, but like I said, I was just already spending too much money, so decided to pass on those, even though they look awesome. Let's see, Matthew might drink a beer today. I am actually not today, or at least not yet. I may go get one here in a second, but right now, just good old H2O out of a Urban Artifact, which is probably my favorite brewery in Cincinnati. Glass. Let's see, Toy Medic, what is going on? Welcome. Hope your Sunday is going well. So, Danny, I actually have two Hot Toys that I was going to unbox today. So the first one I showed off on Josh's live stream, and we'll probably just go ahead and unbox this one first. So this is the Arkham City Batman, and then we'll save this one for just a little bit longer. So Spork, this was the only Arkham series figure Hot Toy that I was missing. So this completes every figure, or that entire line up till now. Obviously, the Prestige Arkham Knight Batman. Obviously, I don't have that yet. And then I pre-ordered Harley and Batgirl. So yeah, this was the only one I was missing. So I'm beyond excited to add it to the collection. Let's see. It's a good figure. It looks freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and we'll kind of open this up. Hey Kyle, have you ever had anything from Orpheus, or am I pronouncing that right? Orpheus Brewing? I have not, and honestly, I actually haven't heard of that one. Where is that one located? But I'd love to try pretty much any brewery. I'm more than willing to try something from whenever I'm in an area. Let's see. You want to put your new Batman MEZCOs and clear? Actually, no. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to so the cleared out Detolf. So I originally had probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 shelves in my normal Batman Detolfs that were 3 deep, and I personally don't like to have my Hot Toys 3 to a shelf. I just think it looks a little bit too cluttered. I like to have it 1. If I have to do 2, that's fine. But I really don't like 3. So what I'm in the process of doing is I'm going to do 1 Detolf of all the video game series. I'm going to do 1 Detolf of the Sideshow comic 6-scale figures, and then 2 Detolfs for the movie Batman. So I'm going to have 1 Detolf of Batman, 1 Detolf of the villains. So that's kind of what my goal is currently with all that. So let's see. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Let's see. Nice. Thank you, Danny. Let's see. It's a brewery here in Georgia, by far my favorite brewing company of all time. Nice. I'll have to check that out. I was just down in Atlanta like early March, and we hit up Burnt Hickory, which is outside of Atlanta, and then we hit up someplace called the Porter Beer Room, which was unbelievable. And then I think that was really all the beer. Unfortunately, we hit up. I really wanted to go to Creature Comforts, but it was just too many. Obviously, it's in Athens, not Atlanta, and we didn't have time to make it over to Athens. But I would have loved to been able to get over there and try some beer. And we did. What was the shoot? I can't remember the name. It was like it was a bar, but they brewed their own beer, and it was right by Mercedes-Benz, and that's where we like pregame before the before the match, which would have been cool. Their beer wasn't bad, but I mean it was very much like kind of a sports bar more than like an actual brewery. Let's see. I feel like I could come to your channel and get my DC fix. That's pretty much that's what I hope. I know like a lot of people do Marvel and Star Wars and all that. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love Marvel and I love Star Wars, but Batman and DC is definitely my bread and butter. So I try to offer something a little bit different than everybody else. This one's called Serpent's Bite. It's fire. Nice. Nice. I did get. There's a brewery with a Friends beer that's in your area. With a Friends. With a Friends beer. I think I don't. Odd. Oh yeah. It's a Sonder and it's called Pivot. I have had it and it's fantastic. So it's really really freaking good. And the can is like the Friends spelling, but it just says Pivot, and then it has a picture of a couch. So that's really cool. Yeah. So Josh, next time I'm at either Sonder or BC's, because I think BC still had some 4 packs of it. I'll pick up a 4 pack so you guys can have it. It's really good. It's a lager. It's a double dry hop lager, I think is what it is. So it's not like super aggressive like an IPA or anything like that. So I think it'd be right up your alley. Don't worry about it, man. I got it. I got it. That's the whole reason I buy beers, to share it with people. So no, you're good. Let's see. Kyle, think Hot Toys will ever do Arnold Schwarzenegger? God, I hope so. Josh and I were actually talking about that. The first Sweet Spot stream we did, we were saying that we really hope they would do that, because I think with all the lights and all like just like the clear plastic and everything that they could do, I just think that would be unbelievable if we got a Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. I'd buy it in a second if they did it. Let's see. Oh yeah, Porta Broom is awesome. Creature Comforts is right down the road from me, actually. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love Creature Comforts. Like I said, there's a craft beer bar that me and my wife go to all the time. We're kind of like members of, and they'll get Creature Comforts every once in a while, and their stuff is phenomenal. They actually just did a collaboration with one of our Cincinnati breweries, Mad Tree, so that was really cool to try. But yeah, Creature Comforts is fantastic. Let's see. Unless beer on tap, can't drink it the other way. Yep, it's always better on tap. Like one of my really good friends is a brewer here in Mason, Ohio, and I told him that. He's like, why do you buy it on draft? I have it in cans. I'm like, but it's so much better on draft. Let's see. I try it. Love Friends and beer. Nice. Yeah, it's a cool can. Yeah, Pivot. So yeah, I'll get you some, Josh. Finally getting my malt out of the box and post today. Nice. Nice. That's one I'm on the wait list, and it looks gorgeous. I hope that eventually converts. That's just such a phenomenal looking piece. Surprised you don't apply for a beer con. So like we go to like a lot of the show, like the beer events around here. They're a lot of fun. Just trying out different beer and everything like that. I'll have to do like an actual video. Yeah, Josh, I've been on that for actually like a couple weeks now. Like I pre-ordered that a while ago, or not pre-ordered, but joined the wait list like I want to say like maybe a month ago. Like it's been a while. Trying to get that mall. Yeah, actually, it'd be kind of fun. I think it'd be kind of fun to do when we can start having like cons and stuff again. Taking you guys to like doing a video at a beer fest, so you can kind of see that like that world of my nerdom as well. Because honestly, I get just as excited about craft beers I do figures, and it's amazing to see all the different variants of beer and what interesting things people are doing with their beer. And yeah, it's just a really awesome time. Let's see. Insane says diecast would be incredible too. I feel like they'd have to do it diecast, like just with like all the like the metal and like all the tanks and everything like that. I think that it'd be a good figure that you could do the whole suit just as diecast, and then have basically kind of like his skin and everything like visible underneath. I think that'd be phenomenal. And Hot Toys, I'm sure, would do a just an insane job with it. Let's see. Creature was a great, man. They actually got me into Stouts. The Cocoa Bunny season was phenomenal. Nice. Let's see. No, not a problem. Not a problem, Josh. Picked up quiet. You gonna pick up? Nah, I think I'm just gonna keep it at mall. Cause I'm more of a like Sith collector like than I am like the actual like the Rebels and Jedi. So I think Maul is really the only one I want from Phantom Menace. So let's see. I actually like Bada Zafa out of the Better Fit some reason. Not exactly sure what's there or what that is in reference to. Sports is a great figure. Yeah, so sorry. This thing looks unbelievable. All the texture there on the actual suit looks gorgeous. And then that head sculpt and everything, yeah, just looks unbelievable. And then so it does come with, kind of looking here at the accessories. So we are given the angry grimacing face, which I'm pretty sure this works just like the Batfleck Batman, um, where they had you just pop out this centerpiece and then pop the other one in. Let's see. How much did you get him for? So I got him for 190, which I was stoked about because when I looked on eBay, so it was weird. Like back at the beginning of April, he was going on eBay for about 170 to 200, so right around this price point. But recently he shot up to about 270. And then so Toy Department had him, and I was a little bit nervous on what they were going to have him for, but they had him for 190. So yeah, I could not pass up completing my Arkham collection for 190. Let's see, Nightwalker. Yeah, so yeah, he's the 12-inch scale, and then obviously we have the old school because this is a older figure. The old school stand here. So pop that out. So it has the old logo there and it just says Batman. So the only thing I wish is they had the newer, nicer kind of detailed stands, but you know, you do what you can to get these older figures. Let's see. Hey Kyle, sadly I spent my outside budget and bought the Prestige Edition Batman. I noticed that the waitlist reserve got picked. Nice. Jeremy. That's one. So I'm on the fence because I have the Future Knight and I have the normal one. The Prestige Edition with just the gold, essentially the gold bat symbol. I don't know if I can justify a third of the exact same figure when it's not that much different from the normal version, because at least the Future Knight was all black and the red accents, and then like even like the actual like cow, like the actual skin was like that dark black. So like it looked like the Batman Beyond, whereas this one is literally everything's the exact same except the chest plate with like a darker armor, and then the gold logo. I don't know. But then if I don't get it, that means I'm not gonna have the full complete collection of the Arkham figures, and the waitlist is already full. So I'm just like I don't know what to do. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. How you plan to get the Joaquin Phoenix hot toy? So I love the Joker. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was so freaking creepy, and I loved how you could take that Joker origin, you can plug it into the Nolan verse, you can plug it into the Burton movies, you can plug it into the comics, you can plug it into the video games, and that origin fit. And now I don't think that the movie itself, I think they could have made it without the Joker as that character and it still would have worked. But I'm happy that they put in everything with the Joker. And I loved it. Like I loved just the mindset of watching him crumble and then slowly become this almost mastermind. Like people were like, oh, like he was supposed to be a genius, like in the comics and all. I'm like, do you realize like that's what he was becoming? Like he was like I don't know. I like the getting just beat down and having all these troubles and then just breaking. But then like I know I look at the cop scene in the subway where he knows the cops are chasing him. He knows he can run into this subway filled with the clown protesters, and then just that moment where he gets those protesters just to start destroying these cops, and it like you can see in his eyes and like his smile, it clicks that he orchestrated that whole thing. He knew what he was doing, and I was like, see, that's him becoming the criminal mastermind. That's him becoming the genius. And I don't know, like, and then like the whole talk show scene, I got chills when he was just screaming. It's like two rich kids were killed on a subway that were awful people that were obviously assaulting a girl, and you cry and you mourn, but someone like him, you don't even think twice about. Like, I love it. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent because of how much I love that movie. Loved it. I think I'm gonna pick up the Toy Era one, because Hot Toys actually isn't doing an actual real Joaquin Phoenix, because DC doesn't want any, even though they're not marketed towards kids, they don't want any toy merchandise from it. So Toy Air is doing it, and it looks gorgeous. I will probably pick that up just because, like I said, I love that movie so incredibly much. And sorry for like going on a on just a tangent there with about the Joker. Oh, let's see. I feel like Kyle, I decided to focus on getting only Hot Toys from the Clone Wars. Nice. I don't know. I find like really focusing on one certain thing just like so rewarding for collecting. Like, don't get me wrong, like I love getting all sorts of things, but I don't know. I've always enjoyed like really kind of focusing on one thing and just kind of looking for that. It's fun. I thought they did a great job. The cape falls nicely. Yes, I fully agree. This looks fantastic. Sorry, I haven't. I've just been kind of holding him here, kind of awkwardly. So there is our Batman. Let's put him down there, and I'll kind of show you guys. So the accessories that we get with him. So like I showed you guys a stand. So we have, looks like 3 different sets of hands, and then an accessory batarang holding hand. We get the zip wire. We get the grappling hook, a different attachment for the grappling hook, batarang, and then the freeze gun from the game, which is a really cool little accessory right there. So yeah, so really freaking excited to be able to put that up on in my collection. Let's see. Sorry, I need to go back, get some of the. Trevor says that's a damn great deal. Yeah, that is. I fully agree. That's the reason I didn't even think twice about it. I was like, I will buy that. He looks straight out of the game. Yeah, no, yeah, he does. He pretty much looks like he jumped right out off the screen. And my favorite game series of all time. Like, that's the reason I have all the figures. I hope they make another one. I heard that not Rockstar. Is it not Rocksteady? I can't even think of the design company. But I heard that they are possibly making another one, which I'm all about if they do. Let's look at you. It articulates. Yes, so it does articulate. The only thing with this figure that I knew going into it, so this is just a solid like latex rubber, a very thick latex rubber. So what ends up happening is, so even though he articulates, so you can see here, it just shoots because the rubber is so thick, it doesn't hold. It just kind of moves and then it bunches up really kind of weird. So it does articulate, but the articulation on this one is kind of weak. Like I said, just because this is a solid latex rubber suit. So I think, yeah, probably the legs are probably the only thing that actually doesn't really move back a whole lot, but even like the arms, obviously. And that's the reason with a lot of the new Batman that had the rubber suits, they've went to that ratchet system in the elbow joints that actually click and hold in place. So it actually so it actually can hold that rubber in place. But the only thing that sucks is it tends to crease the rubber suit. But as you guys saw with my Hot Toys collection, I tend to just keep them in a vanilla museum pose. Yeah, that works for me. Let's see. I love that scene in theaters was incredible acting too. I love Joaquin Phoenix. Ever since Gladiator, I've been a huge fan of his, and I was so incredibly excited when they announced he was going to be playing a Joker. I just thought he would. I mean, obviously he did. He took it to a whole nother level, and I just loved his portrayal of it. Let's see. With 2 pieces from the game, I think he'll be fine. I missed out on the other 2 and decided to jump in on this version. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of like I said. If it looked a lot different than the normal one, I would get it. But it's just too. It's not enough of a difference to justify another $250 on a figure I already have 2 of. Especially with the true Batman Beyond Arkham game figure coming out this year, and Harley and Batgirl. So I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I can justify all of that. Let's see. Have you ever left Sideshow? No. Yeah, no. Think I think we all like that. It's it's funny because when as soon as I like start typing something in like a search bar on my phone, it Sideshow's the first thing that pops up as the most visited site. So I'm right there with you, Josh. Don't it's not a it's nothing to be ashamed about. Let's see. Let's see. Bro, I love listening, man. Shows you're passionate about what you collect. I envy that. Thank you. Yeah, like I know, like Batman is the one thing that like I read all the comics. I like that is my character. Like I've always connected to it ever since I watched Batman Returns as a kid in theaters and the animated series, and that is the one thing that I will say that like I have always been into, and I know as much about it as I can, and I enjoy every second of it. Whereas like Marvel and stuff like that, like I've there are characters I enjoy, but I definitely don't, collect and dive into their origins and all the stories I can as much as I do Batman. So thank you, I appreciate that. Let's see. Sorry, I lost my place here on the comments. Did Joker did hit different? You could empathize with him agreeing with his actions. No, exactly, and I think that was the transcendent kind of takeaway I got from that movie was that it obviously being a murderous psychopath is never acceptable, is never something to root for or cheer on, but they made it in a way that you could connect with his pain, you could connect with his anxiety, you could connect with his frustrations, and I don't know, it was just a incredibly well done emotional tale of a movie. And like I said, I did just fit into the Batman universe, in my opinion, so incredibly well that you could just plug him in anything. I thought it was fantastic. Let's see, BC Boys for the win. Thank you, I appreciate it. This was a Christmas gift from my parents. Huge BC Boys fan, and they re-released To the Five Boroughs, Paul's Boutique, Ill Communication, and shoot, one other album that were all colored vinyl, and this shirt came with the To the Five Boroughs. It was like a swirl blue vinyl of that album, and they got me the album and the shirt. So super excited for that. Let's see. I would love that, honestly. I'm a huge Batman fan, so I'd love to see them make a Batman Beyond game. Yep, same here. I think that would be fantastic if they took some of the stories from Beyond and just made it in the vein of the Arkham games. Director Krennic is now waitlisted. Did that? I assume that did that happen like somewhere over like last night into today? That's crazy. It was Rocksteady and Warner Brothers. Okay, I couldn't remember because what Rockstar is Grand Theft Auto, right? And Red Dead Redemption and all those games. I always get those two mixed up. So okay, Rocksteady was Batman. Okay. Beyond is the shit. Yes, Beyond is. I really enjoy Batman Beyond. I almost we were at Target the other day and I almost bought. They had the Blu-ray set of the entire series, and I would have loved to pick that up, but it was like $70, and I was like, I don't need it right now. But I would love to pick that up at some point to have that whole cartoon on home video. Welcome back to the dark side. Hot Toys are always going to do that. They're always going to pull you right back in. And let's see. Do I have? No, I do not. The only Dark Knight hot toy I have is So I have the new Two Face 2.0, and I have the Bank Robber Joker 2.0. Those are the two that I currently have from that series. Uh, so I do not have Bane. I don't have Catwoman. I would love to pick those up. Hopefully they re-release them. If not, maybe I'll be able to find them on a somewhat good of a deal. That'd be awesome. Let's see. So what else? All right. Let's see. Sorry, I had to ask my wife a question real quick. Let's see. Because my phone just notified me it's about ready to die. So I asked her if she'd bring me a charger real quick so I can flip that out and we can continue the stream. Otherwise, my phone is just going to die. And then, yeah, that would not be ideal for this. So I'm going to plug this in real quick and then just give me 1 second, guys. All right, so there. I should be good now that we actually have power, because it was going to die very shortly if I didn't do that. So, because I think I was like down to like 5%. But, so sorry, I missed, still waiting for my Krennic to ship. Is he already actually starting to ship? I didn't know if he was still on like pre-order status or if he was actually starting to come out. Gladiator was awesome. I love to see MEZCO. Right? Could you imagine a Maximus? Oh God, those would be so cool. One of the local companies here in Ohio is called Homage. They do awesome shirts, like some kind of vintage style shirts, and they actually just released they did a movie week where they did a shirt based on a movie every day for the last week, and one of them was a Gladiator shirt that had Maximus's actual like helmet, and then it says, "Are you not entertained?" And I almost picked it up, but I was like, I bought too much stuff lately, and I can't do shirts too. I would have loved to get it though. I might at some point. Let's see. How I feel about. Let's see. Everyone needs a classic trooper in their collection. I agree with that. That's one I need to pick up still. This is a classic stormtrooper. I have a New Order stormtrooper, but I do not have the classic. I'll have to watch Joker then. If you say it was good, I heard it wasn't good. So you just like honestly, you just kind of have to. You just have to go into it knowing it's a dark adult movie. It's not. It's not. I wouldn't necessarily call it a true comic movie. It's hard to explain. Like if you're going in expecting something along the lines of like an MCU movie or even like some of the other DC stuff like Justice League, Batman vs Superman, Wonder Woman, all those like Shazam, Aquaman, any of those movies like it's gonna be completely different. It's almost like an art house movie. I mean, it's a movie that delves into someone that's reached their breaking point and is breaking, like kind of a character study almost. So there's not a lot of action. It's all character development and and driving character stories. So yeah, it's just different. So I think that's why a lot of people maybe didn't like it because they wanted something like the Nolan verse. They wanted a typical Batman movie, and it was more of an art house movie that just happened to have DC characters in it. But yeah, watch it and see, kind of form your own opinion. See what you guys think of it, because I'd love to hear what you guys think of it as well. Let's see. Sorry for the calves. Oh, hey, you're good. I mean, if you want to yell at me, you can yell at me. Trevor asks, am I looking forward to Dark Knight's death metal? Yes and no. So I personally did not enjoy the first metal event. I love the art. I love the designs of all the evil Batmen. I thought those were cool. I thought the story itself was kind of convoluted, and I thought the story was it just was too complex, had too much going on, and I don't know, it just wasn't straightforward good storytelling that we're used to from Scott Snyder. Getting that from the New 52 run, and I guess I was expecting something more along the lines of the New 52 run, and it wasn't. So I don't know. Like I hope I hope I enjoy this one better than Metal. I love the art of Metal. And I don't know. Like, and I think it was Gail Simone tweeted out that she was on an air or on a flight with Scott Snyder, and they were talking about it. And she said that like the stuff that he was saying is just like nutty. And so I'm like, like that concerns me that it's going to be too much, too crazy. And then if that's true, that they have 20 tie-ins, that's where I draw the line, because that's just too much. I trade weight everything, so like I just buy the collected volume, so they'll all be there, because I did that with metal. I have the main metal book, and then I have like the book that collects all the different tie-ins, and like it's just too much in my opinion. Like I don't know, like they know with Snyder and Capullo they're gonna sell comics, so that's the reason that they had those two do it. But I don't know. I hope it's good. I liked Last Night on Earth. I thought that one was good. It kind of weird. It's the whole post-apocalyptic DC universe was, it was kind of like Old Man Logan just with Batman. But I thought that one was enjoyable. I liked it better than Metal. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. So I think I bought an Obi-Wan hot toy last night. Nice. Joker's dark, but good in my opinion, and not a huge DC fan. Nice. Yeah, like it's just, and I think that's just the thing. You have to understand that it's a different type of movie. But if you go in like not expecting like a whole lot, I think you'll enjoy it. Kevin from Smileys was in the chat when I was talking about it, and he said that they had one at the shopping hook. Nice. Smileys, yeah, I like those guys a lot. I still need to get down to their store and actually go down and do a video and walk around. I see them at cons all the time, and I've always bought stuff from them because they've always had some really cool items that I've been looking for. So that's awesome that they were able to help you out with that Obi-Wan. That's awesome. There he goes. Shirts can turn into its own black hole, right? Yeah, it's because like I love like anything like related to movies that I like, and yeah, obviously like comics and bands and stuff. Like I'll stick to my and like the nice ones. Like I said, this homage place, like they're $32 a shirt, so they're not cheap. I'll stick to my $8-10 JCPenney Kohl's t-shirts, unless I'm actually at like a concert or something. Then I'll splurge a little bit. But all this stuff adds up, and then I can't buy figures and all sorts of stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna watch it tonight, Matthew. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. Love to hear your thoughts. Let's see. If it tempts you, Amazon has the Batman Beyond Blu-ray and Funko set for $42. That is tempting because that is like $30 off what it was at Target, and that's pretty much like I would pay $40 to have that entire series. So yes, thank you for that information. I will be checking that out here in a minute. Let's see. Daniel said, "We got to hang out." Daniel, if you're still here, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Thanks for engaging and having fun. Hope your rest of your Sunday is fantastic. Let's see. I agree. So Trevor trade weights as well. Nice. Yeah, I switched to that probably about, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago. It was I don't know, it made more sense to me because like single issues, like I enjoyed them. I enjoy getting the covers and all that stuff. But the issue was I read it, I bag it, I board it, and then I wouldn't touch it. Like I have probably 10, 15 long boxes in our storage room that I do nothing with. Like they're just sitting there collecting dust. Whereas trades, I have them on my bookshelf. I lend them out to friends. I reread them constantly. I love getting them signed at cons. Just so much easier, to hand the artist the trade, and I always have them like dedicated to me. And I don't know, it's just I love doing it. And now what I've been doing is like since a lot of the companies are putting in the variant galleries at the end of it, what I'm doing is if an artist did a variant, even though if they didn't do the main book, I have them actually sign their actual variant page, which has been a lot of fun. All right. So yeah, you only buy certain floppies. Yeah, I still there's some here and there, like some of the Spawn stuff that I really like a cover, I'll pick up, but for the most part, I don't really buy the singles anymore. And then like there's a con exclusive, like C2E2 Image usually has a lot of con exclusives. I'll buy something like that, and usually what I'll do is frame it and then put it up like on the wall. So like I'll still buy like some super kind of exclusive items along those lines. All right, so I think I caught up on all the comments here. So I think what we'll do now is I have another hot toy. Go grab your beer. I'm trying not to. I drank a lot yesterday, so I'm trying to be good. During this quarantine, I've been terrible. You know, with the whole like I was trying to get like in somewhat better shape this year, and then this quarantine happens, and the next thing I know, I'm, you know, drinking 4 beers a night for 2 months, and it's not good for, you know, for health. But so I have another little unboxing here. We'll go ahead and looking like Fat Thor. Damn, I don't think I was that big, but all right. So yeah, I have another little hot toy that I haven't even obviously taken out of the plastic yet. I figured go ahead and open up this guy today too. So I picked up the Suicide Squad purple coat Leto Joker. So you know, just another little hot toy. Let's see. With that on the Floppy's idea, I bought a bunch recently. Hit my list points. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Like I'm all for helping comic shops, but it's just something nicer about the trade. The trades are just so much easier to collect. Gonna have to switch to Michelob Ultra like Cincy. See, at that point, I wouldn't drink beer. I just drink water. I am, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like I know I'm this way. I am 1,000% your typical craft beer snob, and I know it. Yeah, so I make no apologies about it. Let's see. Yeah, well, so yes, actually, I didn't mind Leto as Joker. I kind of liked the modern. So like I know a lot of people didn't like the look as far as all the tattoos, and the grill and all that. But honestly, the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, if essentially Joker was a millennial or a Gen Zer, that's probably what he would look like. Like, I could totally see him being covered in tattoos and kind of being this emo punk kid. Like, I don't know. I like the look of it. And this, honestly, like, I didn't. Suicide Squad, I thought the first half of it had its own unique design. It felt like its own thing, and I liked it. It wasn't until the second half, like, once they actually started becoming, you know, all the stereotypical, like, team movie issues and fighting with one another, and then they all have to band together to, you know, stop Oracle and was it Oracle or what? I can't think of her name now. Shoot. But yeah, like the movie I didn't care for, but I do want to have every version of Joker, at least one, in my collection. So found him, Big Bad Toy Store, picked him up. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. But yeah, hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. Let's see. I love the box on that Joker. Yes. No, I am super excited about. Oh wow. So like I don't even know how to open this one. This is odd because so it's your typical Hot Toys box, but this one actually opens up, I guess, like so, instead of just the normal like slide out. Huh. I've never seen one like that, but the box is awesome. I love the coloring. A lot of really freaking cool items. I don't need, because I think they had like two. I think they had the tuxedo version of Leto and the Asylum version. I definitely don't need those. I just wanted this one because I thought it looked more like kind of, I don't know, it had more of the look of, I don't know, like a normal Joker, not a specific scene Joker. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not above a Coors Light or two every once in a while. So yeah, actually, I did have. I was peer pressured into. A bunch of people had some High Life Miller, And I did drink one of those the other night just because it was the only thing available that everyone else was drinking. So I was like, I won't be that guy, and since everyone else is drinking it, ask for something else. So I bit the bullet on that one. All right, so let's go ahead and grab Leto out. And already, man, this thing looks pretty freaking cool. And those freaking that is like Hot Toys always have creepy eyes. They always are realistic, but that's frightening. I didn't expect that. That is I truly like I'm nervous that this thing is gonna come to life at some point like a Chucky doll and try to kill someone, me or the wife. That is insane. Oh my god, that's creepy. I mean, it's cool. Like, it's extremely cool. Like, but good god, is that creepy. And honestly, like, I kind of like all the tattoos. I don't know. I mean, I have a couple myself. So I'm definitely not against tattoos, but I kind of like the look of Leto as the Joker. I don't know. I'm down with it. Wonder if you can get him. Oh, you can kind of have him do the pose of the Joker face tattoo there on his hand. I don't know, just like little details like that. I really like the design, at least of this Joker. All right, so let's go ahead and get the plastic off of his boots here. Let's see. It's been good. Went and got some donuts for the family this morning. Nice. That's awesome. I really haven't done too much. I woke up. I had a my wife and I. We play. Well, she sings, and then I play bass or guitar, whatever they need, for the church we go to. And they had, like, every Sunday morning, since obviously we're not having services, they have like a little Google Hangout with everybody. And I joined that this morning and was talking to some people. And then what else did we do? Went and was going to go to Half Price Books, but like I said, their way that they were doing their allowing people in the store was kind of odd, so I didn't stay. I didn't go in, so I just went and got Popeyes. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, let's see. But yeah, overall not too bad. And then I jumped on here to hang out with everybody here. High Life isn't too bad. Honestly, it really wasn't. It was fine for for what it was. It wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. It didn't taste like water. He looks insanely. I mean, he looks insane. Like, that's just so creepy and crazy. Oh, good God. This thing's gonna give me nightmares. Let's see. I still need Jack Joker and 89 Batman. Those are the two that I need as well. I have the returns. I still need a Jack Joker. I prefer the actual purple like suit Joker. I don't necessarily care about the mime version all that much. But I do need 89. I almost bought 89 at Toy Department. They kind of not they're I'm not going to badmouth Toy Department because they've never done anything wrong to me. But that one day they had a guy that came in and was selling it, and they told the guy, they're like, oh, we're gonna market for like $350, and so we'll give you like $200. Essentially, I think it was they told the guy. Or 300. No, they said they're gonna market for 300, and so they're gonna give the guy 200. He agreed, and I was sitting there like listening to the transaction, and I was actually like as soon as the guy left the store, I walked up and I was like, okay, how much are you gonna sell that 89 Batman for? And he was like, I don't know. He's like, I'll probably put, and I was like, because I'm very interested in it. Like, I was going to buy it. And he was like, I think we were probably going to ask like $450 for it. And I was like, you just told that guy $300. I would have bought it right then and there. It would have been in the store for 2 seconds, and they still would have made $100 off of it. But yeah, they put it for sale for like $4 something, and then it set for like 7 months before someone finally bought it. So yeah, that was a kind of a little bit of a bad taste, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. But let's see. Any of you get the '89 MEZCO Batman? I did not. The MEZCOs I'm only doing like the comic like the comic versions. Hot Toys is what I'm gonna do all the movies in, so I passed on that one. Let's see, Jeremy. Thank you. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday, and hope to talk to you soon. Or unless you're not leaving. Oh yeah, you need to head out. Yeah. So have a fantastic Sunday, and yeah, hope we're able to do a live stream and you're able to join again. Love talking to you, man, and hopefully we can talk some art and pick up some art here sooner than later once cons and stuff are all back. Because I need some art badly. Let's see. Should have been sour after that. Should have bought from the guy. So I know, right? That was like I should have just went up to the guy because there was a woman with him. I don't know if it was a wife or girlfriend, or whoever it was, and I should have just like she was like kind of just walking around, and I should have went up to her and been like, hey, like I would basically I should have been like, hey, I'll give him like $250 since they were only offering $200, and yeah, that's what I should have done, or even just said the $300. But was what it was. I wasn't that smart in that situation, but it's all good. At some point, that one will pop back up, and I'll be able to pick it up then. So, all right. So let's go ahead and. All right. So first thing, we do have our little Joker Suicide Squad stand. So let's go ahead and get that out and get that set up. So we can have our Joker stand here. Trying to get his knees and stuff in a little bit more natural pose, at least natural look. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so then we have apparently all his bling. It's kind of crazy that like it actually comes with actual bling. So Toy Department ended up having one of the Jack Nicholson Jokers as well. I think they wanted like $450, $500 for it. I saw another one at the Cincinnati Toy Expo, but I had already commissioned some art, and I think they wanted $450, like around that $450 mark. But I had already bought a Sideshow piece, and I had already commissioned some art, so I couldn't do it there either. But at some point, hopefully, I'll be able to find him kind of around that 400 mark and add him hopefully to the collection. So yeah, so now we have our bling on, so he's all blinged out. Bobby, what is going on? How are you this Sunday afternoon? Just unboxing my newest hot toy, which is the Leto Joker purple coat version from Suicide Squad. So just trying to kind of get some of these accessories out, and yeah, hopefully, because I know there were some issues where the purple of the coat was basically like dyeing the skin of this Joker. So I'm hoping. So from what I understand, the first run did that. The second run they fixed whatever issue they had. So I'm hoping that this figure, since this is what 4 years old at this point, this is one of the second wave, not one of the first. So yeah, hopefully the purple from the inside of the coat doesn't dye his actual skin. But we shall see, and I may try to find some videos online of how I can maybe tell if this is the first one or not. That way I know, because honestly, if it is, I won't be displaying him with this coat on. I'll have him just displayed like this, which honestly looks pretty cool. Put the gun in his hand that it comes with. I think that would look freaking sweet. So it's not a big deal if I can't put the coat on, but I think I'd rather have him wearing the coat because I just think that looks pretty cool. Let's see. I like that one, man. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, no, this is a really freaking cool piece. Yeah, and just like all the little accessories, like even comes with like a little Rolex right here, and some gold bracelets. So yeah, some little detail. I'll put that on his wrist here in just a little bit. Let's see. Nice pick up a New Hope Chewie and Han 2-pack. Nice. I'm gonna get it. He wants 610. I'm gonna try to get it for 550. Nice. Chewie is one of the characters I do not have that I would love to have in my Star Wars Hot Toys collection. Let's see. F. My Yoda. Jerry's not being a let's see. Let's go ahead and throw the jacket on here real quick. I mean, 600 is that's a lot to spend on. Actually, you know what? Why I do this? So these don't get all tangled up, so they look nice and pretty. I'm gonna take off the gold chains here. Every dime counts. No, you gotta if you can save money, why not save money? So hopefully, actually, you know, let's take off these hands before we do this. Let's see. Alright, so the hands are off. We're going to go ahead and throw on the jacket here. Let's see. So how long have we going? A little bit over an hour. Nice. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to jump off here in just a little bit, guys. Once I get this all set up and put together. Thanks for jumping on. Like I said, this was just kind of a random. I wasn't doing a whole lot. The wife had some work that she had to do, and I was gonna unbox these by myself and add them to the collection. So I figured, why not jump on and see what everybody's up to and see if anybody wants to take a look at these figures. And that concerns me a little bit that this is catching something in there because it's not wanting to. I hate putting on these jackets on Hot Toys and everything else. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They're fun to put together. I don't know. There's something kind of fun about just kind of. I mean, this is literally what I'm gonna be doing this Sunday afternoon. Is just playing with this guy anyway. Might as well talk to some people and see how everyone else is going. How everyone else's Sunday is going as well. This is crazy. Like, this is the most I've ever had in a in a live chat. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it all. Like, this is fantastic. It's awesome. I just like the streams that come out of my phone. That sounds like maybe you need to see a doctor, possibly, or maybe not eat whatever you're eating when that happens. Thanks, Insane. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Man, I don't know what in the world. This is concerning me that there's something right about here that this is getting caught on, and I don't like that I'm like having to force this in. I'm gonna push more streams. I missed my figures and whatnot already. Turn the camera on. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, why not? Let's see. I've been spending this week cleaning and reorganizing. I'm selling out some extra stuff so I can we can decide. Let's see. The MK7 or Episode 9 Ren Ray. Honestly, I mean, I think that's kind of up to you. Like, so like when people always ask, like, you know, like what should be a good first hot toy? Honestly, I mean, I mean, it may not be your first, but like, just get. I'm always like, you're spending an insane amount of money on, you know, a figure essentially, and like obviously like it's an investment of these can be viewed as an investment, but it's kind of like buy whatever character like really connects with you the most. Like obviously for me, it's Batman. It's that whole line, and I don't know, like it just seems to work out like really well. I will say, so I don't have the MK7. I have the Mark 45, and I really like that figure. But I'm not a huge Iron Man fan, so it's one of the ones that I'm probably going to try to get rid of in my collection currently. And the Ray is awesome. That's one of the figures I do have, and I really like her. Or actually, no, sorry, I have the Episode 8. I have the Last Skywalker, or not, or no, or not the Last Skywalker. Oh my gosh, the Last Jedi Iron Man or Ray, and I absolutely love her. She is a gorgeous figure. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, like I don't know, the Iron Man is like just whatever character connects with you the most, or which one everyone you like the look of, kind of in your collection to build. That's one I would say to go with. Let's see. I'm gonna try this arm first and see if it was just maybe like yeah. See, and then it goes through. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it. Let's see, which Iron Man? Are you talking to Insane? Are you talking to me about which Iron Man, or are we talking to Sunamo 09? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. See, Tom Bowling. I've only had one Hot Toy training Wonder Woman, and I had to sell it though. You guys really made me want to start buying Hot Toys piece. Yeah, the Hot Toy stuff is freaking awesome. So Insane. The Iron Man I have is the one that's, you can see it right there. It's the 45 die-cast Age of Ultron Iron Man from Age of Ultron. So yeah, that he's right there. But let's see. So that side went in now. Let's see if we can get this side in. There we go. So apparently, how I have to do this is do the, let's see, let's go ahead and get that down. Or shoot, however, does he wear it up or down? I'll have to look at the rewatch the movie and see if he wears the collar up or down. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, this is freaking sweet. Tell you what, this is a really cool looking jacket with like all the essentially like faux alligator like leather, but that was a pain in the butt to get on, and honestly, like it feels like, I don't know, kind of fragile a little bit. I don't know. I may honestly, I think the more that I see it, I may just, I don't know, it's got a really kind of cool look to it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with him and see if I like him better with the coat on or the coat off. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Iron Man's my favorite Marvel character. Nice. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, I am currently probably gonna be trying to sell that off. So if you have any interest, let me know. Let's see. Nuno Perry. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Hi from Portugal. What is going on? That is awesome. Thanks for joining. Hope your Sunday is going well, and yeah, you're doing good. Let's see. Are you excited for the eventual Robert Pattinson hot toy? I am. I'm excited for Robert Pattinson as Batman. And the reason being is because he's not an unknown, but like people are obviously giving him a lot of hate because of Twilight, but like, I mean, it was an acting role. Like he took a role. He was Edward. Like that's obviously not him as an actor. That's not necessarily, that's not the only thing he can do. That's not like I try not to judge people just by on one film. So I don't know. I'm excited for Pattinson, and I think like, as I mean, like, it's one of those things that like he's obviously scrawny in some of his movies, but I mean, he's gonna have a professional trainer, like he's gonna be able to put on size. He'll be able to put on mass. Honestly, like I think that he looks like a young. Like, he has the look of a young aristocrat. Like I think he's gonna be fantastic. I fully agree. I think he is fully gonna surprise everyone, and it's gonna be a fantastic movie. I truly believe that. And I think that in 10 years, when we've had two or three Batman movies with him in it, people are going to regard him as one of the better Batman. I truly believe that. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited for the movie. And I've been seeing some reports that they're saying that it's going to be a lot darker, which I'm all for. And I've also seen some reports where they're saying that it's going to follow the New 52 Court of Owls storyline, which is one of my favorite runs in Batman. So super, I cannot wait for the movie. And I mean, obviously, this pandemic sucks for a lot of reasons, but for pushing that back even further, yeah, that it sucks. But in the grand scheme of things, that's obviously like nothing, compared to everything else that's happening in the world right now. Let's see. There's an article that Robert refuses to bulk up. Well, so what I saw was, because if you look at the pictures that were already released, like him on the Bat Cycle, he's, unless that's just all padding, he's obviously a lot bigger. The article I saw was he, during quarantine, has not been working out, and they said that he is still on his meal plan, and like he is still like he's obviously like not just eating whatever he wants, but he was not like actively lifting and doing his workout regimen. Which, I mean, I guess like as long as he's not just like eating like crap, he should be all right. But yeah, so I don't think that he was refusing to put on masks. I think he already did. It's just he wasn't necessarily maintaining it at the same rate during the quarantine as he was. But I mean, like, can you blame the guy? Because could you imagine how much work it takes to get the physique of like one of these superheroes, and you put all that work in, and then you start filming, but then all of a sudden you stop filming for 3 months, and then you have no idea when you're going to start back up, and then you're just putting all that effort into maintaining that, and then you have no idea when you're going to need it again. So yeah, as long I mean, I don't see anything wrong with kind of what he's doing, but I'm sure the trainers will have him right back into shape once they start filming again. So yeah, I think that was a little bit of clickbait type article. Let's see. Pretty excited to get a Battle Damage MK85 come out. Yeah, I want to display Tony snap pose. Yes, that right, like on his knees, like that looks gorgeous. Yeah, that figure looks fantastic. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put at least the hands back on here. Oh, might help if I actually just put them. If we can, put the hands back on. When Insane, when is that figure like slated to release? Was that like quarter 3 or 4 of this year? I honestly can't remember. All the Marvel stuff kind of was like starting to run together. For me, I believe so. Okay, yeah. I thought it was later this year. Like I always get them confused because then you get the ones that are like you pre-order them, like early this year, and then they don't come out till 2022 sometimes. Like the Justice League Batman, that thing took forever to come out, but he's finally out. All right, so there is our Jared Leto Joker. So not a bad looking piece. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like the jacket, but I kind of think I like it a little bit better without the jacket. I don't know. It looks cool, but I think I kind of like it without a little bit better. And I got to play around with this to get it a little bit sitting on his body a little bit better. Yeah, I kind of feel like the jacket is. I don't know, like it's fine, it's nice, but I feel like pretty much the only pose I can get him in if I have the jacket on is going to be the vanilla, just kind of museum pose. I don't know. Then you have the issue of is he gonna. I don't know. I kind of don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I'll keep the jacket on just for a little bit, and I'll see how I feel about it. Because my fear. Oh, it's a deluxe Hobie. Nice, Josh, dude. That's so cool. I'm really glad that they were able to help you out on that. Let's see. So right now on pre-orders, I have the Arkham, the Hot Toys wise, I have the Arkham. I think is it Knight Harley, whatever the video game Harley is. I have the video game Batgirl, and then currently I have the Far From Home Spider-Man, the normal suit and the stealth suit and Mysterio. I don't think I'm going to keep those pre-orders. I think I'm going to cancel those just because I'm starting to stray away from Marvel stuff. So yeah, so I don't think I'm going to keep those. The Batman stuff definitely for sure. Trying to think what else I have. I think that is that it. Oh no, I'm on the Darth Maul wait list. And then I have the Mandalorian, the combo 2-pack with the deluxe edition that comes with the child in like the actual. Is that like a basket or like the cradle, the floating ball sphere thing? So I have that pre-ordered. Shoot, Mezco. I have the Supreme Knight, Mr. Freeze, and KG Beast pre-ordered. And then I have the McFarlane Asylum figures pre-ordered as well. But I'm trying to find those actually out in the wild. Let's see. I would display with that because no issues. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm like. I like the coat. The more that I look at it, I like the coat. But I am worried that. So like when I was talking to Cincy about it, he said that there was a second wave that it didn't bleed. But I don't know how to tell if this is the first or second. So I would hate to have this, like display it like this, and then take it off, and then it's just purple everywhere over his skin. So yeah, I think I'm gonna display him without the jacket, even though this looks really freaking cool. Let's see. Damn, that is a hell of a deal, Josh. Nice. Well done, sir. Well done. Narc, what is going on? Oh, just unboxing some Hot Toys. Have this Leto Joker right there. Let's see. How is your afternoon going? Let's see. I love Arkham Knight. All those figures look amazing. I do. Oh, dude, they're so freaking awesome. Absolutely love the Arkham series. Nightwalker says wolf, not, and has a picture of a wolf. Not exactly for sure why. Let's see. Yeah. So, see what else do we got here? Actually, I'll go ahead and kind of give you the look of the blinged out Joker. I think it's awesome that he comes with all the bling. Kind of, he just looks like a demented Mr. T. Let's see. The bling makes it. Yeah, no, I fully agree. Like it's such a cool accessory. Oh, and I forgot to put on the Rolex when I took off the hands. Oh well, I'll do that next, or when I take off the jacket and do all of that fun stuff. But yeah, no, overall, this is a freaking fantastic figure. I really freaking like it. Then what did I do? get him, put him up next to the other one. Let's see. Right? See, I keep I keep going back. My only fear, and I agree with I think it was Insane that said it, or no, it was Toy Medic, or was Toy Medic? Are you the one that said it? The bleed? Yeah. Toy Medic said my only concern about the purple coat is there are known issues that it bleeds onto the skin of the figure. So I really don't want to ruin the figure just because of a coat accessory. So yeah, I think I keep going back and forth, but I'll probably, at least for the time being, display him without the coat. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. Like, I hope you would think like Hot Toys and stuff would like have that stuff worked out. See, I was just thinking about that. I wonder if there's like anything that I could like spray. But my issue is, so like, honestly, and it's probably why it bleeds onto it, is because when you put it on, the skin, or not the skin, but the like the sleeves of the jacket are so freaking tight. I could feel it like just rubbing up against the arms. So it's probably like it's that rubbing of the inside fabric of the coat that is transferring the purple. So I definitely don't necessarily want it to. I don't know if I could get anything in there that could actually seal it. I don't know. I do not know, but the coat looks nice. But yeah, I don't want to damage it. But let's see what else we got. Tyler says, "What is going on? What is going on, man? How are you doing? How was your Sunday afternoon?" Actually, probably about ready to probably wrap this up because I've been on for a little over an hour and a half. And this was, like I said, just a time that I could come on, and was gonna be playing with these toys anyway. Figured just might as well share it with everybody else. So there is kind of the two new pickups for the collection next to one another. So we have the Leto Suicide Squad Joker and the Arkham City. Am I back? Hopefully. I don't know what happened. My internet just completely crapped out right there. But it says it's counting up. Hopefully you guys can actually hear this. Maybe, hopefully. Okay, cool. I was actually just I was just typing a message to everybody. But yeah, so I guess that's my internet telling me that maybe I should get off here. But thank you everyone. This is awesome. This is the most I've ever had in a live stream, and this is unbelievable. I don't have the words to thank everyone enough. I really appreciate it, and this was a fantastic way to spend a Sunday afternoon. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it as well. Definitely. So there are two guys definitely in here. They're obviously the two guys that are the moderators, Josh and Nark from Craig from Not Another Retro channel. Follow those guys. I know everyone here probably already does, but just in the off case you don't, follow both of those guys. They're fantastic creators. Also, the two guys that aren't in here from the Sweet Spot, Cincy Nerd and Toy Bills, follow those guys as well. And then, thank you guys so much for checking this out. Also, I think we're doing some more of the Sweet Spot streams, so definitely check those out on Josh's channel. We have a lot of cool stuff going on there as well. So we've been kind of talking about new stuff to do. So here's Josh joking, right? It was fun to be able to jump on and hang out with you guys. So, and also Matthew Yarbrough, I'm gonna give him a shout out because he just said follow him on Instagram, Red Hornhead. So follow him too because he has been an awesome fan of the channel and supported everything that I've done. So definitely want to shout out to him. But thank you guys so much. Like Toy Medic, Nightwalker, everybody that Nuno, Trevor, everyone that's here. Thank you guys so incredibly much. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Saturday. Oh my God. Sunday. And I will see everybody hopefully soon. So take care and peace.